Usman just showed that there's levels to this shit. Malcolm comes back with another nasty check right hook. He didn't even have it. We'll talk about that. And Peru, y'all might got you one, man. Homeboy training with Shoot the Box Jose. Let's talk about it. All right, let's get into this main event, man. Buckley set the tone coming out to Georgia. Hey, Ray Charles in this bitch. Bro, I forgot all about, Kamaru hasn't fought in a while, man. I forgot all about I'll fuck with that shit. Then Buckley headbutted him at the start. I said, okay, yeah, we're going to have a fight, man. Usman comes out, plays with him a little bit, gets that takedown, then controls them the whole goddamn round. Buck did not get up. I said, oh, fuck. Well, Buck ain't winning a decision because he can't get his ass up. Second round. Rinse and repeat, man. They struck for like 2 minutes. Kamaru gets him down. Buck cannot get his ass up. Now, I thought Buck would be able to have some type of get up because Kobe took him down. But then I realized, Kamaru and Kobe is two different beasts. Not the same shit. Kamaru looked like that at 38, bro. Look at the difference. Oh, my God, bro. I need to see him and Bilal next, bro. That's the fight to make. Third round comes out. This is very important. Buckley starts to heat up because he switches his stance. He goes to a bladed stance, right? So Kamaru was just getting easy double legs. So he switched to the bladed stance where he's only showing like his single leg basically. So Kamaru's going to have to shoot single legs. It worked for a little bit. Then around that 2-minute mark, Kamaru shot on the single leg, got it, took him down, controlling the rest of the round again. And then, fuck, I just don't. Fourth round, Buckley comes out striking a little. It gets taken down, bro. But then finally, in the 5th round, Buck wants to start shucking off all Kamaru's attempts. I'm like, dang, where was this before, though? So, yeah, man. Oh, my God. Look at these total strike numbers, man. 4 for 13. Bro, that cannot be right, bro. Oh, okay, because he was 4 for 4 in the first 4 rounds, then missed 9 takedown attempts in that 5th round, bro. But, well, nah, he missed some in the beginning. I ain't gonna say that. He was like 4 for 7 maybe in the first 4 rounds. So, yeah, man. Man, I thought Buck would be able to get his ass up. Yeah, the commentators were low-key grilling him, bro, saying Buck didn't get taken down in training. His training partners ain't taking him down. He never worked up getting off his back. I mean, it looked like it, bro. Fuck, man, I wanted Buck to win. If that fight would have stood up the whole time, that definitely would have been a war like I thought. I thought he was going to be able to keep the fight on the feet. But no, man. Kamaru Usman had different plans. One thing we did learn from this fight, though, Buck has a crazy gas tank. He didn't gas till that last, 10 seconds. That's when he low-key, was, gassed and ain't had nothing left in the tank. But he was fighting hard that whole 25 minutes. So that's a good sign. Buck can take away a lot of good things from this, man. He's got a good gas tank. He's tough as fuck. He's still got his good combinations. He just got to work on getting off of his back, bro. And stuffing double legs. And maybe working on the bladed stance a little bit more so you don't get taken out easy. But I think Kamaru Usman's just on a different level. I think that might be... That's vintage Usman right there, man. Jesus. All right, this right here was a little fun fight. So Cody comes out with the fast-ass combinations, and you can just see clearly there's a speed difference. And I forgot how fast Cody was. Then, he's doing his little combinations. He ends up dropping Barcelos, and instead of going for the finish, probably should have jumped on him. He starts doing his emoting shit. So that came back to bite him in the end. Then, after he starts emoting shit, he gets a little cocky, and then he ate a shot from Barcelos. And low-key, he shrugged it off. He dusted his shoulders off, bro. He shrugged it off. I said, oh, okay, Cody's got his chin back. And then round 2, that was round 1, right? Round 2 comes out. Barcelos imposed his will like the crafty vet he is, man. And then it looked like Cody was doing a lot of fast-ass punch combinations. But they were 5-punch combinations and they were bursts. But you can tell he was throwing everything he got into him. So he looked kind of gassed in the second round. Barcelos stayed in his face the whole round, pushing the pace. Almost finished him at the very end of the round. I think he threw a straight right, dropped Cody, and jumped on him. So it was 1-1 going into the third, right? Like I said, Cody just coming off of being rocked, almost getting finished. He was gassed in the second round. He's gassed coming out into the third round. Cody, Mr. I'm emoting while I'm knocking people out. He starts shooting takedowns, sloppy ass takedowns too, bro. Barcelos is just staying still, doing his crafty vet shit, staying in his face, shooting takedowns, mixing it up. At one point, Barcelos gets the takedown, takes Cody's back, and almost chokes him out. Cody survives the choke, gets back up, and by this time, Barcelos was piecing Cody up a little bit and imposed his will, standing in his face with the takedowns, making him get up, wearing him out. And then the last 10 seconds, Cody gonna point down to the ground. I keep wanting to call him Kobe. Cody pointed down to the ground, and Barcelos is like the crafty vet. IQ, man, IQ. No, I'm not gonna throw down with you in the middle of the fucking octagon. Oh man, that's so funny. There should be a compilation of the amount of point down to the canvas and people rejecting that shit because that shit is funny, bro. That happens a lot. This right here, man, this was another boring ass fight, bro. Boring ass fight. I think it was a boring fight because Abdul, I think, knew that Cody is wild and Cody likes those chaotic type of fights. So he kind of stayed reserved, staying on the back foot. But then round 3, he opens up with the knee and rocks Cody. And oh my God, we're adding Cody Brunage to the big meaty hooks. This motherfucker was throwing like this for a good 8-piece combination and none of them landed. Cody seems, I give Cody this. He is kind of fast though. I mean, they were doing a little fucking point fighting. Cody's pretty quick twitch. But anyway, back to the third round. So after Cody gets rocked, he does all the brawling shit. Monsieur stays away from that. Malik comes crashing in, headbutts Cody, knocks him down, and Cody covers up. And it ends up going to a decision because you can't knock somebody out with a headbutt. And Monsieur gets the dub. So yeah, pretty much sums up that fight. This right here, I mean, I was zoning in and out because it was so goddamn boring. But it looked like a robbery. I know Umar held him up against the fence for the whole second round. And Montefiore wasn't throwing any punches in the first round. I mean, the strikes were close, but yeah, I thought he outlanded, but they still gave it to Alonzo. So you gotta impose your will, man. All the people that imposed their fucking will tonight, they won. These back foot motherfuckers don't win unless you can snipe somebody and you got KO power. Fuck, man, that fight pissed me off. This was my fucking entertainment for the night, Mr. fucking crafty vet Paul Craig. And I'm not gonna lie, this was a boring ass fight too, but it's fucking Paul Craig and I was dying laughing. So Paul Craig is throwing his fucking body kick. Just they're point fighting, doing that. Rudolph is not imposing whatever this dude's name is, Bellato. Is not imposing his will, bro. I'm tired of watching people who don't impose their will. Go impose your will. Paul Craig has no fucking striking. But anyway, somehow I think Paul goes for a takedown or something and gets it stuffed, and then Bellato takes him down, jumps into the ground, starts punching a little bit, then gets out, but then decides to go back in, and Paul Craig kicked him in the face while he was down. Bro realizes he got kicked in the face and says, "Oh, ah," and then fell down, like dropped to the ground and was knocked out. And then he woke back up scrambling. This was like some movie type shit. I don't know if he was like joking or something, but nobody knew what was going on. This is another one of these boring ass fights that was making me fucking sleepy, and I almost fell asleep and didn't get to see Paul Craig fight. Okay, let's talk about my boy, bro. This is what I want to talk about. My boy came out to "Oh, let's do it, hey, oh, let's do it, yeah." He came out said out Waka Waka Flame. Waka Flocka Flame. That's my era. He came out when I was in like fucking what was it, high school? Maybe middle school. Maybe like early middle school, early high school, bro. So when I heard that's like he from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? "Oh, let's do it, yeah." That's that hype music, bro. That's the perfect song to come out to. Bro, the funniest shit though, while I was vibing out to "Oh, let's do it," bro, I saw the security guards vibing to it. So you got a banger when you got the motherfuckers working, supposed to be professional out here head nodding. Okay, so beginning of the fight starts, boom. Malcolm comes out with big ass kicks, like big ass body kick, big ass leg kicks. Fucking, I think one of the leg kicks actually knocked Chris down. There was like an exchange and Malcolm rocked him, right? And then boy, Malcolm's kind of a slugger though. He's got to be careful with that shit. And I feel like Malcolm should work more punches to the body because when he was hitting to the body, he was doing a good job. So after he rocked him and they were in a wild exchange, he low-key kind of gasses out, so he kind of gets off the gas pedal, gets his breath back. Chris survives. I don't know if this is like normal, but Malcolm put his leg up like he was gonna check a kick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's gonna throw it like a front kick, or like put his leg up to acting like he was gonna check a kick. But he's on one leg and throws a right hook, bro. And bro, when I tell you Chris Mantino, all he needed was a pillow and some covers, bro. Because this motherfucker was sleeping. He was in a sleeping position. He landed in the sleeping position. Like Malcolm's got next level power. Like all 3 of the knockouts I've seen of him, just nasty KOs, man. I ain't gonna lie though. For the bantamweight division, he might have Ilya Tapora right hook power, bro. He's making people look like Ilya did, bro. Like they're folding out. The way they're falling when they get knocked out. It was super good to see the home. He's from Georgia. He grew up 2 hours away from Atlanta and Augusta. It was nice to see the hometown boy get the dub in front of the hometown crowd. I was just fire. Peru, Ustedes tienen algo. Y'all got somebody, man. Jose Ochoa, man. Fucking marauder. Durden is orthodox. And Jose is southpaw. So there's that free, it's called open stance. That's that free body kick. So in the beginning, Jose is tearing his ass up with them body kicks, looking like Benoit Saint-Denis, throwing that body kick. I think he started the fight throwing 4 body kicks. Swear to God, I'm not lying. Y'all might think I'm gassing this shit up. No, he really came out there and fought like Benoit and threw like 4 body kicks to start it off because they're in that open stance. And Cody was not liking them body kicks because soon after those 4 body kicks landed, he went straight for that takedown. I think he ends up getting the takedown and Ochea got right back up. Buckley, get your ass up next time, bro. And then I think he kind of got pissed he got taken down because once he got up, he put on a masterclass. I mean, he was mixing up with the punches. He's got good, like, left straights, left, like, winging hooks. At one point, you know, he got a little cocky. They start slugging. He gets caught, and Durden catches him. And that was, like, at the end of the round, and Durden ended up holding him down for the rest of the round. Round 2. Now, this motherfucker trained to shoot the box. Round 2 starts. He comes out within the first 5 seconds, rocks him. Some Charles Oliveira shit. Rocks him, then comes back with a left. Kind of similar to what Alex hit Jamal with, but he's coming from the southpaw stance, and it's like a much more longer punch, so it's more straighter, but he hit him with that. Durden dropped. Jose jumped on him, finished him with the ground and pound. Bro made me a fan. I love the exciting fight styles, man, because there was a lot of boring-ass fights tonight, but, man, the card started out fire. I said, oh, my God. And then you get the adrenaline dump because you're so hype, and then you watch fucking Michael Chiesa and who the fuck, Court McGee sit here and fucking point fight. All right, let's talk about this one. Okay, Ricky Simone, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He comes out and picks, as soon as the fight starts, picks his dude up over his head and slams him. I said, oh my God, because I'm coming off watching Ricky Simone knock out Homeboy off the walk-off KO. So I'm thinking, oh my God, Ricky Simone's the most excited fighter. No, bro, he's not. He had a Kamaru Usman type performance of that in the first round against Cameron, where after he threw him down with that takedown, he just controlled him the rest of the round. He went for a couple submissions, moving positions a little bit, but he didn't do as much ground and pound as what Kamaru did. Round 2 comes out, I realized Ricky Simone, I'm coming off the knockoff KO, wants no smoke with Cameron on the feet. They strike for maybe like a minute, kind of like some Joaquin Buckley, Kamaru Usman type shit. They strike for like a minute. Ricky said, I'm not feeling this, shoots. And then it just takes Cameron so long to get up. At least you got up, though. Buck couldn't even get his ass up. Round 3 starts. Cameron needs a finish. He's trying to impose his will. I'll give him that. He was low-key like laughing at it. He was low-key trying to punk Ricky. And Ricky just kept going for takedowns, smudging him up against the fence. And yeah, Ricky let me down with that fight. And last fight we're going to talk about. First round, Ainge Lusa takes him down. He kind of controls him the whole round. But something switched on in Phil Rose's mind in that second round because he came out and imposed his will. He stood in his face. Usually, you know, these longer rangier fighters want to, you know, just keep the distance, you know what I'm saying, stay on the back foot. Nah, Phil Rose did not take a step back in the second and third round. Phil Rose starts stuffing the takedown, starts getting in his rhythm. Third round starts. Again, he gets taken down, but he gets right back up, and then he goes full out Marauder mode. Just 5-piece combinations, just lighting his ass up. At one point, he grabbed Luce, whatever the fuck you say his name. He grabbed Luce by his head and was holding his head like this and just punching him, bro. Shout out my 3 Marauders, Phil Rowe, Jose Ochoa, and Malcolm. Man, I wish Buck would have got that dub, bro. Fuck. But Usman looked good, though. Usman proved to everybody he still got it. I'm still the fucking boogeyman. So that's what he said. Where does Buck go from here? Fuck. I hope they don't fucking ship him to back to fighting people below him. Maybe they gave him like a Carlos Prates type fight or something like that. But fuck, he ain't near that title picture no more, bro. Because now we got Sean Brady, Ian Gary, Kamaru Usman, Shavkat. We got them 4 now. They also said Usman's talking about moving up and getting that middleweight belt too, which I think he could do after what he showed against the Cosmont. If he had Cosmont in 5 rounds, that fight would have went different. So, all in all, and the card was all right. There was the good 3-way. There was about a good 4 or 5 stretch where they were just boring as fuck, bro. But the 3, I think there's like 5 of them that were really entertaining. So listen, if you stay to the end, throw me a like, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below what y'all thought of the card, and I'll catch you in the next one. We out.
I'm him, I can tell you from the jump, I'm a different breed. Bought a new tech, free shot, no referee. I ain't gon' force, not shit, I'ma let it be. White gold shining, diamonds red like the 7 Seas.